Are you prepared to discover the celestial origin of the first great Canadian superheroine? Forget about radioactive accidents or cutting-edge technology, because the power of Nelvana of the Northern Lights emanates from a source as ancient and powerful as the Arctic skies themselves. The truth about her abilities transcends mortal understanding, connecting her to a divine legacy and a father who commands the Aurora Borealis itself. A revelation that redefines the concept of a superhero. Hey clickers, subscribe with the bell activated, comment on the content you want to see on the channel, share this video to help us grow, and leave your hype. This helps us a lot. The source of Nelvana of the Northern Lights' extraordinary powers is one of the most unique and mystical in the entire history of superhero narratives, fundamentally linked to her divine heritage. The heroine, who made her debut in August of 1941 in the first issue of Triumph Adventure Comics magazine, is not a human who acquired abilities, but rather a demigoddess. She is the daughter of a mortal woman and an incredibly powerful cosmic entity, Koliak, the king of the Northern Lights. This ancestry is the key to understanding each of her superhuman capabilities. Koliak is presented as an immortal being, a personification of the Aurora Borealis itself, and his powers are vast and elemental. By fathering a daughter with a human, Koliak bequeathed to her a portion of his ethereal essence. Therefore, Nelvana's powers are not acquired, they are innate, a direct genetic and spiritual inheritance. Her main and most iconic ability is the capacity to fly, which she accomplishes by traveling on a beam of light emanating directly from the Aurora Borealis. This connection is so intrinsic that her flight speed is described as being the very speed of light. She doesn't just fly, she becomes one with the celestial phenomenon her father governs, using it as her personal means of transport across the skies. In addition to her spectacular flight, the Protector of the Arctic possesses a range of other formidable gifts. She can become completely invisible at will, a feat she uses to infiltrate enemy bases and obtain information without being detected. This ability highlights her spectral nature, as if she can shift between the physical plane and the ethereal plane from which her paternal lineage originates. Her connection to cosmic energy also grants her thermal powers. The daughter of Koliak is capable of melting metal with a simple touch of her hands, channeling an intense heat that reflects the energy contained within the Northern Lights. The narrative of her origin, explored throughout her appearances during the Second World War, establishes that Koliak sent her to the mortal world with a clear mission: to protect the people of the North against the forces of evil and tyranny. During the war, her main adversaries were the Kabloonians, a race of malevolent beings who were, in fact, secret agents of the Axis powers in disguise, seeking to exploit Canada's resources for their own nefarious purposes. The existence of Nelvana was, therefore, an act of divine intervention in humanity's fight against darkness. The Northern heroine was not completely alone in her lineage. She has a brother, Tanero, who also inherited powers from their father, although his abilities manifest in different ways, such as the ability to transform into a giant dog. The presence of a brother with similar gifts reinforces the idea that their powers are a family trait, a blood characteristic passed down by the king of the Aurora Borealis. Both siblings represent the duality of their father's intervention in the world, acting as divine guardians amidst mortal conflicts. Her superhuman strength and her resistance to physical harm are other facets of her demigoddess heritage. Although the exact limits of her strength are not quantified, she has repeatedly demonstrated the ability to subdue multiple adversaries and overcome physical obstacles that would be insurmountable for any ordinary human. These capabilities are presented as a direct result of her unique physiology, half human, half cosmic entity. She is a bridge between two worlds, and her body reflects the resilience of both. Throughout her adventures, published until the year 1947, the source of her powers remained consistent. Nelvana never depended on external artifacts, technology, or learned spells. Her life force and her abilities were perpetually linked to the Aurora Borealis. In some interpretations, it is suggested that her strength could fluctuate with the intensity of the Northern Lights, making her even more powerful when the celestial spectacle was at its peak. She was, in essence, a living battery of auroral energy, a champion whose power was as natural and magnificent as the phenomenon that illuminated the skies of the planet's far north. The Arctic warrior personified the beauty and fury of the wild and untamable nature of her homeland, Canada. Did you enjoy this journey through the golden age of comics to uncover the secrets of one of the most original heroines ever created? Nelvana's story is proof that the best power origins come from the most fantastic and creative ideas. We want to know your opinion. What do you think of this divine origin for a superheroine's powers? Leave your comment down below. We want to read what you think. Don't forget to leave a like to support the channel, and share this video with your friends who are also passionate about superhero stories. Your interaction is what moves us to bring more content like this. Thanks!
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards